Hey, y'all. Ooh. Okay, so as some of you already know, I'm very excited. Very, very excited. But look. Look at. Wait. Look. Oh my goodness. Who is that? Oh my goodness. Who is that? Oh, my cookbook, y'all, is here. People been getting it. If you pre-ordered, y'all rock with me, okay? All right. It was 5,000 pre-orders. 5,000. So they still printing and shipping, okay? They are trying to get it to you guys as much as possible. Hey, my babies. Okay, but we're gonna make a recipe from it. And you know, got a table of contents and everything. Go ahead to this little contents. Quick appetizers, breakfast essentials, lunch ideas. It's time for dinner. Something sweet and sauces. But we're gonna go to lunch ideas and we're gonna go to page 64 and make my crab cake scampi. Let me go ahead and get my little book holder that I got. Y'all got me a little gold book holder. You know what I'm saying? So I can feel, oh, and it holds it open too. Look, it holds it open. Oh, I got it from, I think it was like Amazon. See, look. Oh. And I put the link to purchase my cookbook. If you already got it, or people coming on board that want to get it, I put it in it's somewhere in here. I don't know where it's at. But I know you can click on the link somewhere on this broadcast and you can see it, okay? But let's get started. So first we're gonna make the crab cake. I personally like big booty crab cakes, okay? What I mean by that is I only do the little small ones, not all the time. I do the ones like this, okay? If you know me, you already know. So we're gonna start off with the base of the crab cake. So we want to make the base first, which is eggs, Grey Poupon, seasonings, egg, mayo, some lemon juice, some W13 sauce, which I thought I had some out already, but I didn't. Some W13 sauce or whatever else you like to put in your crab cake. I ain't from Maryland, so you Marylanders, you better leave me alone, okay? We're gonna start making the base first because when we add the crab, I got some lump crab, and we would like it to be lumpy. We like it to keep its shape. So we're not gonna add, that till towards the end, so I won't break down too much. If I add all this in together one time to get it mixed up, it's gonna be too much. You wanna mix everything first and then add that. So I'm gonna add a little bit of mayo. Now in my recipe book, it has the exact measurements, but we live, okay? So we're gonna do live things, okay? All right, got some Grey Poupon. We're gonna add that. If it could come out, okay, a little bit. You could use yellow mustard if that's your thing. I'm gonna add a little more of this mayo, just a little more. If you could add less, if you don't like if you don't like the taste of mayo. Some W13 sauce, Worcestershire, whatever, I don't care what it's called. It's W13 sauce. Okay, add a little splishy splash of that. Then we're gonna add in our 1 egg. I'm only using 1 egg. I'm using 1 pound of lump crab. So that's all I need is 1 egg. I don't want to really use garlic powder, so I'm gonna use some of this garlic stirring paste. As you can see, it's brand new because I don't really use this like that. But I'm not really a big fan of crushing garlic. I really don't. I don't like crushing it, cutting it, slicing it, dicing it. But I do because it tastes better than that jar stuff everybody be buying. Thank you guys so much. I'll put the top back on. Okay, throw a little garlic in there, a little more because I'm grown. And then I'm going to add, I'm gonna slice this lemon in half. And I'm only gonna add about juice. Oh no, don't fall. I'm gonna add the juice of it. And that's it. You can add the lemon, like the zest of it, the skin. I don't do all that. Take the seeds out, so I don't feel like dealing with that. You can also do this, just cup your hand over to catch all the seeds. See, I caught one. Okay, we're gonna squeeze this out. Ooh! You can add a little more, you can add a little less, depending on how the twang you like your crab cakes to have. I'm like, oh Lord, drop the thing in there. Okay, that to the side. And then we're going to add, after I dry my hands from the lemon juice, we're going to add, what my book say? Say I got Dijon, some lemon juice. Okay, now we need some Old Bay. That's what's in my book. I put Old Bay. But if you have a black-owned seafood seasoning like I use Ashley's seafood seasoning, you can add that to it instead. And I'm also going to add a little bit of, what you call that junk? What you call that junk, y'all? I forgot the dang name of it. Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus, wait. I thought I had everything ready. But apparently I didn't. Oh, Lord, I can't find it, y'all. I cannot find what I'm looking for. Alright, there it is. Alright, just add a little bit of all-purpose seasoning, just a taste. I bet some Mr. Make It Happen's AP seasoning, just a little bit. Because I also have salt, so I don't have to add salt. I also have garlic powder and onion powder. Now, I'm going to get my spoon that I use to get my mayo. Because we're not wasting no dishes around here. And we're going to mix it up. Or you can get a whisk and do it that way too. You don't got to use a spoon. But we try to minimize the dishes because who washing dishes? Not y'all. So you're going to watch me do it like this. So I want to get this, like you want to see this change colors. And you also want to smell it. Now, I've been sick for the last like week, literally. That's why I haven't been posting much. But also, I think I had COVID again. I don't know, but I couldn't smell. My smell is kind of coming back. I've been going through it, y'all. Okay, we got that mixed up. That's the base of it. You want it to look like it got some seasoning to it, okay? Don't taste test this. It got a raw egg in it, okay? We not getting sick on Kimmy's dime, okay? Once that's all incorporated, I like to add my crab. You can add your crumbs to this part. Stars Party complete. Oh, hey, Stars Party. Okay, so you can add your breadcrumbs or your grits crackers, but I like to add my lump crab first, fold it in, and then I add and I adjust my crumbs and my breadcrumbs or my crackers to it so I can see how much I want it to actually bind. I don't like too much filler. So I ordered this from the crab place. I found them on Instagram. This is a big old thing of crab. I love it. Oh, you know I love me some seafood, y'all. I want me some crab legs too. Ooh, we finna have everything, y'all. Okay, finna dump this in. Woo, that's lump right there. I like that. Okay, now we're gonna break it up so it's not together, but we're gonna just fold it in. Okay, this is some big old, woo, this joint is lumpy. Gonna fold it in. Now, once it's all incorporated, I don't want to mix it up too much because I want to break the crab up. I want lumps when I bite into my lump crab. We are going to add in the crackers, if I can find them. What I do with my crackers, y'all? So I like to use, okay, there are. I like to use Ritz crackers as the breading instead of breadcrumbs. Ritz crackers got this like salty, buttery taste to it. I like to add that into it because it keeps that taste. Breadcrumbs taste like breadcrumbs to me. Like they don't really have no taste. But these Ritz crackers, that buttery, salty taste to it, man, goes ham. Okay? All right, we're gonna add just a tiny bit at a time to kind of see. I don't want to add too much, but I want it to be enough to hold it together. We gotta hold it together, y'all. And then after I'm gonna put this in the oven. I already have my oven preheated to about 450 or 425. And since they're gonna be on the bigger side, like me, we're gonna let it cook for a while. While I cook it, we're gonna make a little drink. A regular drink. We're making some dragon fruit strawberry lemonade. Okay, we're not making nothing else. Look at y'all. Hey y'all, book is on the way. Yes, book is on the way. You got your emails, check your emails. If you haven't got anything, I want you to message the go to the website where you purchase my book at, which should be linked somewhere in this live. I hope it is. Go there and go to contact and let them know. Message them. They will respond back. They get it. I personally do not ship any books out. I have not touched any of y'all books. Okay? HP Custom Content does all of that for me. I ain't got to do nothing. I love it. Because I be tired. Y'all never get y'all books. What's for them? Y'all won't be getting y'all books. Cookbook link should somehow be in here. I thought I added it. Jesus. I thought I added it. Oh, I didn't show it. My dumb self. There you go. Y'all see it? Cookbook link right there. Y'all see it? Y'all see it, right? I want y'all to see the food too, though. That's the cookbook link right there, y'all. Okay, we're going to fold these in. Add some more Ritz crackers because it's a little on the not binding side. And then I'm going to get me some Pam. Because you got to love your Pam. Or you can get some butter. So I'm about to put this in the baking dish. I'm about to put it in the oven to bake. And while it does that, we're gonna make our lemonade, y'all. So we got that. I think it's formed enough, much as it's gonna get without breaking it up too much. You hear that thing, y'all? Yeah. What? Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Y'all not be kidding. Okay, now I got me this cute baking dish. Ain't it cute, y'all? I'm gonna dry it out a little bit. Dry this out. I'm gonna spray it with a little bit of Pam so these crab cakes do not stick to the bottom. That'd be the worst thing in the world to me. Okay? So we're gonna spray it down. And then we're gonna, I hope y'all can see it. Then we're gonna scoop the loop and then boop the boot. Okay. Tell you I like my crab cakes big, y'all. Like I like my meat. I'm just saying. You see that big old piece of lump right there? That's how I like it. I hope it don't fall apart because I feel like I need some more breadcrumbs. I don't know yet though. We're gonna see. So I'm gonna form this patty. I'm gonna keep it a little bit flatter than I usually do just because I want to cook a little bit quicker. Hope it don't fall apart. It's gonna fall apart. Let me add some more some breadcrumbs to this, y'all. I don't want it to fall apart on y'all and y'all be mad at me. We don't want that. Okay. So for the breadcrumbs, I keep saying breadcrumbs. It's not really breadcrumbs. It's Ritz crackers. And I told y'all before, I like the buttery, salty factor of the Ritz crackers. So you ain't gonna put it in no blender or nothing like that. Ritz crackers crush easily. Have you ever had these in your purse before? We ain't for the kiddos? Yeah, these don't crush easily. Look at that, crushed. So just do that. You can bang it on the counter, get it crushed up. Without breaking the Ziploc bag pen like I'm trying to do. Moves out the way. Hey y'all, I can't really see y'all now. Lord Jesus, I can't see y'all. I can't even see y'all comments now because everything in the way. Lord Jesus, but I love y'all. I love y'all to death, and I mean that. Okay, so I crushed them some more. I'm gonna add it. I just don't want it to fall apart in the because usually I use lump crab and then like special crab meat, but this time I use all lump. I do not want it to fall apart at all. So I'd be really upset if it falls apart. So we're gonna try one more time. We want it to form like a kind of like a meatball, a little bit like a meatball. Can you? I wish I could talk to y'all. I'm not talking to y'all, but I wish I could see y'all comments. For some reason, I can't see it. I could not see y'all comments, and I do not know why. We're gonna mix it up. Maybe I should use my other phone to see y'all comments. Oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get my other phone to see y'all comments. All right. I ain't wash my hands after I do this though, but this is only for me. I'm only make it for me and for y'all. So I'm about to pull up my other phone. It says that I'm live. I can see y'all comments now. All right. Okay. Crab cakes, good evening. Okay, now it's forming how I want it to form, okay? Now it's forming how I want it to form. Make sure I can see it. I can't see nothing on my screen right now. Okay. Wash my hands real quick. And then we're going to form these patties and we're going to put them in the oven. And while they're in the oven, we're going to make our lemonade. Okay? We're going to make some lemonade. Y'all can add what y'all want to add to it. I know how y'all gets down. Okay, Casamigos, Deuce, whatever y'all be adding to y'all stuff. But I ain't doing all that. Okay? All right, so we're going to just scoop. Woo, yeah, there it is. Now it's formed. It's not falling apart. It's not just breaking apart on me like it was earlier. So we're going to form that. I already sprayed my pan down. You get to see all the lumps and the goodiness right there. I'm going to put that in our baking dish. I'm making 2 of them. That's it. This is a 16, what I get, a 16-ounce jar. Was it 16? Yep. So 1 pound. So I made 2 half-pound crab cakes. Now, if you want to, that's your business. Like what's the to say? You can make 4 or 5 of these smaller ones. I like the way it look. And it's more crab meat and it'll be so juicy in the middle. It really does. There you go. I'm gonna add these. Move it out the way. Put that in the sizzling. Wash my hands again. So I start wearing gloves. My hand's gonna be ashy, y'all. My hand's gonna be ashy. So we're gonna dry my hands off real quick, and then we're gonna put this in the oven, and it is lemonade time. It's lemonade time. Okay. Okay. I'm putting in a middle rack, more to the bottom than to the top. You do not want it to the top. If it start getting too brown on top before it's done, cover with a little aluminum foil, and it won't get as brown on top. It just cook through. Okay? Now I'm cooking this uncovered. All right, that's in there. Put our timer on because we like timers around this house. I'm gonna set my timer to about 27 minutes. Start. Okay. Now we finna do this lemonade, y'all. Ooh, you know I love me some lemonade. If I won't make nothing else, I'll make some lemonade. Okay? Get all this stuff out the way, because after that we're gonna start. After we do lemonade, because it's gonna be pretty quick. We're gonna start on the noodles part, which is just gonna be the sauce. Is gonna be olive oil, shallot, garlic cloves, butter, white wine. Yes, I bought some wine and I uncorked it by myself. Then we have some Parmesan, some fresh basil, some Old Bay, and then some pasta. I call it crab cake scampi. It's really not. I might base it at the end with a little butter, with a little white wine butter sauce. You know, to make it a real scampi-ish, but it's really not scampi. I just be naming anything at this point. Y'all already know how I get down. Y'all know how I get down. You know this already. Okay, we do. All right. So the same knife I used earlier to slice my lemon is what I'm going to use to peel my lemons. Let me get a little bowl first. Thought I had a bowl out already. Okay. Get me a little bowl. This is my lemon peels, okay? Where is my lemons? I had rinsed my lemons off in the sink already. They was in a little strainer. And I'm gonna take, for it to be easier, I'm gonna chop, make sure you can see this. I'm gonna chop the bottom off. Throw it in there so it stays flat, so it's not moving around, okay? Then we're gonna just kind of curve against the lemon. We're gonna just take the skin off. You can leave the skin off if you want to. You don't have to do this part. I like to do this because I like to take the lemon peels, which is, I just started this probably like when I made the last, I want to say 2 or 3 lemonades I made. I started doing this way. I think it's better because I make like a simple syrup with this lemonade peel, with the lemon peels, and it gives me, I like more lemonade flavor than juice flavor. So I like to say, you know, strawberry mango lemonade, but I want it to be lemonade with a hint of strawberry mango. This one I'm making a dragon fruit, or is it passion fruit? I think it's passion fruit. Passion fruit and strawberries. Passion fruit goes with strawberries, mango, and pineapple. I was gonna do mango, but I just did the mango pineapple lemonade, so I was like, no. And I don't want to have Starbucks knocking at my door. You know how Starbucks get down. They ain't gonna knock at my door. So I bought just a half a pound, a 2-pound bag of lemons. Regular size. Probably was like a few dollars from Kroger. Can you just go buy some lemonade, then go buy some mango or strawberry juice and do it like that way? You sure can. It's still not gonna taste as good as it being homemade. And this I know that it only I'm making it with just lemon, sugar, water, and the fruit that I use. So I know that it's lemonade. Because everything I'm using is fresh besides the sugar. But I found some new sugar. Oh, where is it at? Where I put my sugar at? It's somewhere over here. I found some new sugar that's like less processed or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? To me, it's healthy. Okay? I don't know about y'all, but to me, it's healthy. So we're gonna take all this stuff. I'm using the whole bag. We grown. We ain't leaving no lemon left behind in this house. Like I said, you don't have to do this part if you don't want to. This is just an extra part. Yes, we all know I am very extra. But that's why y'all love me, right? Duh. So we're gonna keep on doing this. And oh, Jesus. I done bought like a little juice thingy for my lemons this time too, to juice it in there, and then I'm gonna strain it. I do not like pulp at all. I don't know about y'all, but me, I don't like pulp. I do not like it. Like I said, you can leave more peel on if you want to, because of course some of the lemon is on the peel, which is great because like I said, we're gonna boil it in the water. Like when you seen the water when I boiled it for the mango lemonade, it was yellow. That's what I wanted. I wanted that lemonade, that lemon flavor. Because lemonade is great. As long as it got some sugar in there. And y'all better not start judging me about how much sugar I put in my lemonade. Okay? At least I know it's homemade. At least I know everything I put in is what I put in there. Okay? And after that, we're going to get this water boiling for this pasta, which is going to take pretty quickly. And then, I'm still a little sick, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sniffling and stuff. And then we're going to make the sauce for the pasta. Okay? That was my last lemon. I think I got my sugar right there. Oh, Jesus Christ, have mercy. Okay. This is my pills. These are my lemons. About to get me my pan. And we're going to do the same thing we did last time. Where my little pot at? We're going to get this right, y'all. And we're going to let it cool off for a little bit, too. So I won't melt the ice too much. Oh, Lord. It's my little stand stove thing I got from Amazon. It's like $30. Ain't cheap. I mean, it ain't cheap. It ain't expensive at all. If you're a content creator, you do a lot of cooking videos, this is a lifesaver because I can't really show you how I want to at my stove. I gotta keep turning around and see my back. It's too much. So first we're gonna start this. Then we're gonna get some water. You can get the thick water. You can get, bottled water. It's gonna boil. So all the, crap gonna boil out of it anyway. I'm gonna fill up as much as my pitcher will allow me to fill up. So I'll add that up in there. I think I used 4 cups of water for my last one when I did it. However make you good, because like I said, the ice part is gonna also be a factor into the water factor because this is gonna be hot. So when you pour it on the whatchamacallit? Oh Lord, without splashing myself. When you pour it on the ice, it's gonna melt the ice, which is gonna dilute the taste. So if you taste this like, oh, it's too sugary, this is not what it's gonna taste like because you're gonna pour it over ice. Ice is gonna melt, it's gonna dilute the lemonade completely, so it's not gonna taste as sweet as this will taste if you taste it as you go. So I'm gonna put this on a high because we're gonna get high, right? Kimmy, what are we making? We are making the crab cake scampi from my cookbook. Yes, I said cookbook. Okay, this is the sugar I found, golden sugar. It says less processed, premium per cane, measures, bakes, and dissolves like white sugar. But it's golden, like me. Okay, we're gonna pour some. I'm not measuring. If y'all don't like this part, close your eyes. But usually a cup and a half, I do. I got a little more water this time because I got a bigger pitcher. And the way my son demolished that last drink, I want some this time. Besides the cup that I had, the little sip that I had on the video. So, mind your business. We done all made Kool-Aid before. Okay? At least I know this is homemade. Okay? So we're gonna let that boil up. And while that is boiling, we gonna get, I ain't gonna hold y'all. This is supposed to be dragon fruit, passion fruit, whatever it's called. It's $5.99. $5.99. I don't think I need 2 of those. Like I said, I only want to use a little bit for the actual Jimmy Jank, but it was a little pricey, y'all. It was a little. So don't sit there and say I ran your pockets, okay? And I've never really bought it before, so it was the last 2 in there. I bought 2. You don't have to use 2. Because like I said, it's really a lemonade with the hint and flavor of a little bit of dragon fruit. And I'm gonna rinse off a little bit of these strawberries that actually look kind of fire. I kind of want to dip these. Because these things look good. I ain't never getting those strawberries from Kroger look this good before. So we're gonna wrench those off a little bit. We're gonna take the top off. We're gonna peel its muffin cap back blue. You can do this part, you can just peel it off if you want to. You ain't got to be all intricate with it. I'm gonna put it in this cup that I had. If I can find it. I'm losing everything here, y'all. Everything. I need an assistant. Rinse it off. I need an assistant. I got an assistant, first of all. I got a virtual assistant, and she is amazing. But I need a real life assistant, like in-person one. AKA a dishwasher, a human one. Yeah, I need one of those. Will work for food. Okay, all the food you want. And that's about it. Okay, I'm gonna do like 3 strawberries. These don't is sexy, y'all. I'm gonna do 3 strawberries. This is still trying to call itself boiling. I don't know why it's taking so long. And then I'm gonna do this dragon fruit. This dragon fruit, right, y'all? I keep saying that. I feel like I'm saying it wrong. I'm not sure how to cut this. It's down the middle. Oh, that's cute. I kind of want to taste it before I dump it in my damn lemonade. So I ain't never had it before. Maybe I did. Maybe I'm lying. I don't really. Maybe it's the pink part supposed to taste. I don't really taste nothing. That's it? I'm mad. I paid $5.99. This time I had some fake fruit. What in the world? Why they got fake fruit out here? I mean, I guess together maybe it tastes like something. I don't really taste it. I mean, my taste has been messed up. I'm gonna just squeeze it out like this. My taste has been messed up too since I've been sick. Do I got COVID? I don't know. Apparently, through the 2 tests that I did, I don't have COVID, but I don't know. My smell been messed up and everything. But this lemonade is not in my cookbook. And they like, oh, it's in the cookbook. Nope, it is not. I might only need one of these things. It's not, but I think I'm gonna do some ebooks too for y'all. I don't know yet. I'll think about it though. But I do have this crack cake scampi in my cookbook though. Yeah, this is just a pair with it. It's something to pass the time while that cooks. It's only been 10 minutes already. So we're gonna blend this up with a little bit of water. I'm gonna use my immersion blender because it's quicker. I'm gonna throw a little water in here. Well, a lot of water. And then we're gonna blurge it up. What? I need to go to bed, y'all. It's time for me to go to bed. I'm over here dropping stuff and everything. All right. This is my immersion blender. I'm just gonna. Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Look at that rich word. That was easy. That's all blended up. We're gonna strain that over the lemonade a little bit later. I got my little thingy that I saw on Food Network. I'm gonna cut this lemon kinda in half. I mean, not really, but yeah, I guess. And then we're gonna we could either squeeze it on top or we could just do this. I mean, either way, it's the same thing. If I had the actual shell on it, it'd be a little bit easier to do this part. But I don't, because I took it off to boil it. Hey, y'all. I'm so sorry I'm not talking to y'all that much. Somebody said we need to buy a drinks book. I mean, you ain't saying nothing but a word, shawty. I might need to get y'all a little... It's going to be all non-alcoholic drinks, okay? Now, there's a lady on Instagram, the Sprinkle Factory, and she makes y'all like drinks. They look good. I'm just saying. They sure do look good, baby. Yeah, I'm gonna go to her page to get the drinks, and then kind of my page for the kid-friendly stuff. Okay. Like I said, my son, I'm telling you, he tear this lemonade up. Ain't no matter what flavor I make of it, when I make it, how I make it, he drinks it every time. He loves it. He goes through the whole thing damn near by himself, honestly. I know I got a lot going on. I'm just juicing this lemon. See? I'm juicing the lemon. That is still boiling. I put it on high. Jesus Christ. You would think I had it on low. We're going to juice this lemon. We're going to get all of it out. Then we're going to strain it. Because y'all know how I get down. I do not like pulp whatsoever. And I hope you don't either. I mean, some people like lemonade pulp. I know, like, Chick-fil-A lemonade is fire, but it has pulp in it, so it gets me a little mad. You know, but, you know what I'm saying? It's authentic, okay? It's So I'm still blending this. That's boiling. The crab cake's got about a few more minutes on it. One of them kind of broke apart a little bit. I see it. But let me stop doing this so I can put this. We're going to boil some water for the pasta. I'm going to use, what pasta am I going to use? I was going to add some, what you call that thing? Some asparagus to the scampi, to the pasta. But the way it looked, they was on sale. So you know what on sale means. They give you the raggedy stuff. They ain't look good. So I'm going to use this linguine pasta. Okay? We're going to boil some water. We're going to do that off camera because y'all need to see all that. We're going to boil some water. And then the pasta, I usually always read the back of the box. If it says 8 minutes, it says 10 to 12 minutes for the whole pound. I don't really need the whole pound, but I'm going to do, there it go boiling. Please don't overboil. I'm going to cook that. And then we're going to salt this water. Where my salt at? These ain't ready yet, y'all, but they will be. Okay. I buy salt and pepper shakers. So I'm going to salt this real quick. Yep. Yep. There's how much salt going in it. Just letting y'all know right now. There's a lot of water in here. There's going to be a lot of salt. It's not all going into your food, so don't think that if you don't salt it like this, and plus this is fine shredded. You see, it's still a whole thing of salt in there. Okay, now we're gonna let that boil. Okay, let that come to a boil. Let that mind its business. Get this pasta over here. Check on the, oh Lord, about to overflow. Check on this pot, the scampi. Not scampi, this crab cake looking good. We're gonna dust it with a little bit of butter, some parsley, or some what I got? I got some parsley and I got some Parmesan. I'm gonna shred on top too. Then after this, we're gonna we're gonna chop up our shallots. We're gonna put shallots. It's gonna be shallots, garlic, butter. I'm not really a big fan of crushed red pepper. That's me personally. But if you like that, you can put it in there. I'm not a big fan of it, so I don't put it in mine. But a lot of people do put it into their scampi sauce. Because scampi is usually just shrimp. It's baked shrimp with the whole white wine sauce. But I wanted it to be a little different, so I named it that because I know it's gonna get some engagement, and I did. But I'm also using a Pinot Grigio. Am I saying that right? Pinot Grigio. I don't drink no wine, so I don't know at all. But I am using that as my white wine. I usually use cooking white wine, but I wanted to taste it with an actual white wine. I mean, cooking white wine is still cooking white wine, but I want to taste it with an actual. So any kind of dry white wine is good for scampi and Pinot Grigio, Blanc something, and then I forgot the other one. But yeah, it's like 3 of them that's pretty good. As long as it's a dry white wine, it's good. All right, that is strained. Then we're gonna put some ice in our pitcher. This is a lot of ice, a lot of it. You can add as much ice as you want to. Woo! Yeah, those are running, y'all. I told y'all I was. Add a lot of ice. It's always gonna be that one person, aka your son, that don't listen. You think it's funny till I beat you up. You're not gonna beat me up. Try me, punk. Anyways, all right. That is pretty much boiled. I'm not gonna worry about that. You ain't gotta stir it. It's sugar and water and lemon. Let it do its own thing. We're gonna strain our. Look how perfectly that sit on top of there. We're gonna strain our lemon juice stuff on top. Yeah. It's giving lemonade. Okay? then we're gonna strain a little bit of this, whatever I just made is. It's not gonna be too much. It's gonna be hard to strain this. Oh, someone actually told me to try using a cheesecloth, which I know I have some. I just don't know where they at. But she said use cheesecloth instead of straining it, because it gives a better strain. But I can't find it. I know I definitely have one because I bought some recently. I don't know where it's at. But we're gonna just mix the spoon up to the bottom. You see how it's pouring out? Yeah. There you go. It's a little slimy. I didn't know dragon fruit was just kind of like okra-like texture to it, low key. Rinse that off because it got too much pulp at the bottom. I want the holes to get the juice and not all that pulp. And then we're going to just pour our stuff. It's really slimy. I never used dragon fruit, passion fruit, whatever it was called before. So it better taste good. Oh, we're going to fight. I mean, it's giving it a little pinkish vibe. It's giving me pink lemonade. Even though it's not a real thing. Okay, we're not gonna pour too much in it. Like I said, I like the flavor of it, but not too much. What that girl on TikTok said, not too much. Not too much. Okay, now I want to actually add this into it. But I want to do it without killing myself. So we're gonna pour some into this metal bowl, which is kind of dumb because it's metal. And then we're gonna take out these lemon peels. Woo, it's hot. Okay, not too high, because I don't want it to burn me. Then we're gonna take out these lemon peels. Because we don't want no lemon peels in our, not the boiled one at least. I might chop something up and pour it inside. And I'm gonna start on this skanky stuff. And then we're gonna just pour this. Move out the way. Get out the way. I'm gonna need you later so you don't go too far. And then we're gonna just pour it. We're gonna just pour it in here, okay? Like I said, it's very hot. So it's gonna melt this ice. Just pour it up in there. Woo, this thing is hot. It's very, 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 very hot. Get my little spoon, my little long spoon that I found. I feel like this is like a person that's supposed to mix alcohol spoon. But I'm gonna use it. So it's my lemonade. Okay. Oh yes. I like it's giving pink lemonade. It is. Let me see. I'm trying to get it cold. I like my lemonade very cold. So I'm trying to keep mixing this ice up. Ice is pretty much all the way melted. And this is what I meant by add a lot of ice to it, and don't worry about how sweet that's gonna be, because that's the water part. It's gonna be the ice as well. Part of the water is gonna be the ice, which is a good thing. And I need just a little more ice. No, I just put some ice in my cup. Got some drink in my cup. Okay, ice in my cup. We're gonna try this, y'all. We're gonna try to see if it's hitting the way it's supposed to be hitting. Okay, we're gonna see. I've never had. Well, I mean, I had dragon fruit if it gets accounts at Starbucks. Cheers. Taste it now. That's weird. That's very weird. That actually does. I do taste it, even though when I bit it, I didn't taste that. I didn't taste anything. I'm a little thirsty, sorry, y'all. I'm a little thirsty. Whew! Okay. That's good. Go ahead and add your little Casamigos or whatever else y'all gonna add in that stuff. And now let's finish. Let's finish with, clean our section off real quick. Get all this stuff out the way. I use every dish in my house when I cook, y'all. I use every dish in my house when I cook. If you ain't know, now you know. I don't know what it is about me. I don't know why I do it. Every dish. Okay, some paper towels. And I do go through a lot of these as well. Like a lot. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Now we're going to work on chopping our veggies real quick. Gonna get my little tiny one here. I really hate chopping garlic, but I'm gonna do it for y'all. Because to me, fresh garlic, this is not garlic, this is shallot, y'all. I'm just saying. I'm dreading the next step, which is the garlic. To me, fresh garlic tastes so much better. Like so much better than that like that jar stuff. It just, I don't know what it is. I don't know what they do. They put preservatives in there to keep it, you know, from expiring too soon, I guess. And to be shelf life friendly for a little bit. And I don't know, I used to use it a lot. I did. It's quick, it's easy. It's already chopped up for you. You ain't gotta worry about it. I'm struggling with this. But I'm gonna take the whole thing off. Forget it. But I don't like using it. But I also I do like this though. This garlic stirring paste. It's pretty good. But when it comes to a scampi butter sauce with the white wine, the fresh garlic is just 10 times better in it. Now, you know I ain't no chef, y'all, so I ain't finna be up here trying to be Gordon Ramsay. Cut my damn finger off on live, mess around with y'all. This knife is sharp too. It's one of the new knives that I got too. What the hell? What the stuff? I mean, I'm gonna finally dice these. Fine like me. Not too big. I'm not a big fan of large pieces of vegetables of any kind and anything I make. So whenever you see me dice, usually they're pretty fine. Unless I'm doing like julienne for like bell peppers and stuff like that. Now we're gonna I'm sniffling, y'all. I'm still sick. I am still sick. Okay, gonna finally dice that. You don't have to do the whole slicing down the middle thing. It's already cut. Okay, we might not use all of it, but I used the whole shallot. I cut it up. We're gonna put it in a little thingy-majig, my little ramekin. And then we're gonna use the same one. You ain't gotta rinse it off. The same. These are all going to they make my eyes a little watery, y'all. I know I'm a thug and everything, but, So we're gonna do that. And then in the same, we're gonna just rinse it off because the garlic is gonna go in the same exact dish as the shallots. So soap and water in this will do nothing. It's all going together. It's not cross-contaminating, nothing. It's all gonna be one. I know how I like to control my kitchen when I'm on live. So I'm gonna use, the water's boiling. So a crab cake scampi, it says it's done. I think I'm gonna give it a few more minutes. I'm gonna like press it a little bit to see how it is in the middle. Like I said, that definitely needs a few more minutes. Like I said, they bigger on the bigger side, so it's gonna take a little bit longer. So that's fine. We like well done stuff around here besides lamb chops and steak. This is why I hate garlic. Oh my goodness. So we're gonna do this. Smash it. Usually I would just like shave it onto the food. Like I said, just to having the actual, I don't like this part right here hanging on there. The having the actual chunks of garlic in there makes it 10 times better. To me, it's a difference. I'm not sure. I ain't no chefs. I don't know what makes it different, but baby, I mean, fresh ingredients, period. If you notice, I tried as much as possible to use fresh ingredients. Just do I have quick meals that don't take as much time and use less fresh ingredients? I do, but to me, it's cheaper to buy the garlic like this. This is 50 cents for this whole thing of garlic. If I chop all of this, take 2 of these, and put them in a jar, I'll have more than what's in that jar that they say for $5. I'm just saying, convenience cost. If you didn't know, convenience cost. So you think, I'm gonna go ahead and buy this canned vegetables. I'm gonna go ahead and buy this frozen stuff. Convenience cost. Ain't nothing around here free. Okay, so we're gonna just roughly chop these. I'm gonna chop it like this first, and then I'm gonna get it down to smaller pieces without cutting myself on live. I will say live TV, but yeah, it's the same thing, right? So we're gonna just get this garlic nice and minced. The sauce is gonna be pretty quickly. It's gonna go by pretty quickly. By the time the pasta is done pastaing, this will be good. So you can, like I said, I'm not a big fan of chunky vegetables. in my sauces. So I'm gonna get this as fine as possible. Okay? And look, like I said, you can grate it if you want to, but I do like the little fine pieces of garlic in there. I hold the tip part like this, and I just move this part so I won't have to keep lifting up the full knife. I feel like it's quicker. I can just move it around easier. I've been doing this for a couple of years. I learned it from a cook on my first ship. It comes very much in handy. I go like this. Some people scrape it and then they go like that. Different ways to do it. Like I said, I do it my way, whatever works best for me and how I and my kids like it. Which is part of the reason I learned how to cook. I was a picky eater. I'm not as picky no more. I'm not. Hey y'all, I'm not reading your comments. I'm sorry. Woo, okay, it's almost there. See, it wasn't that bad, y'all. I'm over here complaining for no reason. It's hot in here though. I should have used my gas oven, my electric oven, cause baby, it is hot in here. All right, that is as fine as it's gonna get for me right now. See, nice and fine. Okay, I'm gonna add that to a little tinier ramekin. My pasta water is almost finished boiling. And then we're gonna start on the sauce right now, y'all. We're gonna start on the sauce. Okay, that in a sink. Rinse off the hands real quick. Gonna get this paper towels that I use 85 of. I'm gonna clean this up. I'm gonna get my little cook thingy. And we're gonna start on the sauce. So the sauce, I already messed my book up already. So, but my sauce that I use in my cookbook, which is linked here, if you don't already have it, is linked. I'm gonna hide it and I'm gonna put it back up. There you go. So it's linked up there. So I'm using olive oil, which I'm gonna use the bigger pan, even though I'm not using that much pasta. I'm gonna use Big Mama's. This Big Mama's right here, y'all. Y'all already know how I get down. When this thing come out, the food about to be good. The food about to be good when I bring my iced curry out. I always use iced curry. You see it's used, okay? I'm gonna use this because that way I'm gonna use a bigger pan so that I can toss the noodles effectively. I'm gonna toss the noodles in here easier without it splashing everywhere. I don't have to pour it somewhere else. I want everything to be mixed together in here once everything is done. So let me get this nice and hot and ready like Little Caesars. I'm gonna get me some olive oil. Y'all know I barely use olive oil. You know I love grapeseed oil, but for the recipe you have to use olive oil. Why? I don't know. But that's what you're supposed to use. Okay, we're gonna get this down in there. About 2 tablespoons. Okay, like I said, this is in the cookbook, y'all. Yep. Yes. Ooh, it's the cookbook for me. It's the cookbook for me. Okay, that's what it is. I'm gonna put this back here for y'all. I'm gonna still use it because I do have some recipes in there. I'm gonna do maybe at least a recipe or 2 a week from the book. I still gotta do new recipes for y'all too. But I'm gonna do at least 2 or 3 from the book for y'all every week. Just for y'all, cause I love y'all. I'm gonna get this nice and hot. Cook the shallots first. Want the shallots to cook down first. We don't want to burn the garlic. So now when it comes to this is a non-stick pan. When it comes to my non-stick pans, rubber, silicone, I won't say rubber, silicone or wooden utensils only. Don't be taking no spoon from damn cupboard that you used to eat with or no fork and use it to mix your food up. We're gonna fight, okay? When I come on my own cookware line, hopefully, which is in near future, hopefully, we're gonna have wooden utensils with it and rubber or silicone. Same thing. Water is boiled. Where my pasta at, y'all? They said we put some measured pasta. Who measures pastas around here? Is it a half the box or the whole box? And most of the time, it's the whole box. Okay? So we're gonna just go like this. A handful. That's a handful, right? That's how much we're using. Okay? Drop it in there. We're gonna stir it up a little bit so it won't stick together. Stir it up so it won't stick together. Get all the pasta in there. And it said 12 minutes, right? 10 to 12. Well, we're gonna do 10 minutes. So it'll be a little bit al dente. So that when we actually put it in the sauce, it cooks more in the sauce. This is nice and hot. We're gonna add our shallots. I wish I could see this. Can y'all see it a little? I'm gonna move a little closer so y'all can see it, baby. Okay. I got everything blocking. There you go. Y'all gonna be in the pot with me today. We in the pot today, okay? All right, this is the shallots. I'm gonna throw that whole thing up in there. We ain't scared. We ain't never scared. Well, I'm sorry. Cook this down. Also gonna add a little bit of Old Bay to this. Now usually they just add a little salt, pepper, and some, like I said, red pepper flakes. But I'm gonna do it my way. That's the whole point of my cookbook, is doing things my way. Cook these down for like a minute. Do I have my Old Bay still? I'm gonna turn these noodles. I hate when my pasta noodles stick together. So I usually get like a long set of tongs. I just kind of just turn it a few times, just so they won't stick together. Okay. Then we're gonna get, I think my, I want to say they done. Yeah, they done. They got some brown on top too. Brown like me, I'm adding a lot of butter to this. Now my recipe book don't have that much butter. You don't have to add as much butter as you don't want if you don't want to. But I'm gonna get a little heavy-handed with the butter today. Okay? I'm also gonna melt one. Cause I'm making more sauce than I usually would. So I'm not really getting heavy-handed. It's just I'm making more sauce than I usually would. So I want to base the crab cakes in the sauce when I'm finished. So we're not adding that yet. Okay, now we're gonna add the garlic. Yeah. And then after we add the white wine and cook that down to get a little bit of the alcohol cooked out of it, we're gonna add the butter, the cold butter to it. And I'm gonna use the Kerrygold garlic and herb butter. Y'all already know how to get down. You already know. Kerrygold everything. Okay? This joint smells good. I'm gonna season it. I'm gonna also shave in some fresh. I always tell y'all Parmesan cheese, but I've been lying to y'all for a long time. I use Parmigiano Reggiano. I've used it for like 2-3 years. Literally. I say Parmesan cheese because it's easy to say. Parmigiano Reggiano. Because I don't know how to say that, junk. I don't. But that's what I use. Do it taste better? I had not bought Kraft, Parmesan shred, whatever that. I had not bought that in years. If you know me, you know this to be true. I have not bought that in years. All right. Garlic is cooking. I can kind of smell. Like I said, my smell's coming back still, but we're going to add the wine. I got a little fancy. It's not fancy. It costs like $12. This is Biltmore Estate Pinot Grigio. I'm going to add that. Yeah, we're going to add a lot of that, y'all. Usually like a cup and a half. You're going to add that much. Like I said, I'm going to use a lot of this sauce to base. You can take a little sip if you want to. Y'all ain't finna catch me slipping on live. Y'all ain't finna say, oh, Kenny was lit last night. Nope, we ain't doing that. Okay. Also got some fresh basil here too that I wrenched off. My pasta's almost done pasta. I'm gonna take these crab cakes out. If I can find my gloves to take them out. Okay. They nice and brown on top like I like them. One of them did break apart, but the other one didn't, so I'll take it. Yes. Ooh, big booty cracker. Come down. I'm done. I'm done. Y'all got me happy. I ain't take no sip of nothing. Pasta's almost done, so I'm going to kind of get this to not hurry up, but let this cook some more. Once it starts bubbling, I'm going to add the butter in. I'm adding the whole stick, y'all. We grown. Okay? What else did my cookbook say? Paste. What else did my page 64 my cookbook say about this sauce? I even got the honey jerk wings in there for y'all. Honey jerk wings is in there for y'all. And them junks, baby, if you ain't have them, you missing out. So I add garlic, shallots, white wine. I'm gonna add the salt, pepper to taste, Old Bay. Okay, we got everything in there. Let's add this Old Bay. I need to get that Old Bay back. Well, shut up, my business. Okay, I'm a little off my game right, y'all. Like I said, I'm still a little sick. Just don't mind me. Add some Old Bay to that junk because we special. I'm gonna use my salt and pepper thingy here. Then I'll add a little pepper. And then we're gonna add more salt. Then we're gonna mix it up. Ooh, this junk look good already, y'all. Then we're gonna add, like I said, turn your eyes, because it's about to go in. Turn your eyes, Okay, whole butter in there, cold butter. I would add a little bit of cornstarch to thicken it up, but I kind of want it to thicken by itself. That's why you cook the wine down. The more you cook the wine down, the more it thickens up. It evaporates some of the water out of it, and the butter, and the and the garlic and the shallots and everything, and the extra virgin olive oil come together, and the water from the wine kind of cooks out. So cook it longer. Do that. If you don't cook it that long, add a little bit of cornstarch to it for it a little thicken up. I said a little bit, and I mean a little bit. Do not get heavy with the cornstarch. You will have soup. What's that? Potato soup over here, rather than some actual little scampi sauce. Like I said, you could do this part and add some shrimp, and you got shrimp scampi, and that's it. You ain't got nothing else. But we're gonna base. I'm gonna take a little bit of this out too, so we could base our Jimmy Jenks in there. Jimmy Jenks. I'm not from Virginia, y'all. I'm not. Where's that? Turn these one more time. These got about 4 more minutes. I'm gonna take them directly out of the water from there and put it directly into here. That's why I want this to hurry up a little bit. It's so much better because you get some of the starchy water, pasta water, and you put it in there. Also helps like loosen the sauce up or whatever. And it brings flavor to the sauce too because it had a little bit of salt in the water. I said a little bit because not all that salt is gonna stick to the pasta or boil into the pasta. Duh. Not duh. But still. Y'all got your cookbooks? Woo! If y'all haven't got your cookbooks, order them. The link is attached to this live. You can order yours. And take a little bit to get there. Not a little bit. It's like 7 to 10 business days. But they usually get there pretty quick after that. Right now, they're just fulfilling all the orders from the first round of pre-orders because there was a lot of pre-orders, y'all. A lot. So be a little patient. If you haven't had no word at all, check your inbox, check your spam. If you still haven't found nothing, no word about it, then go to the link in my bio for the cookbook. Go down to the bottom and go to contact and contact them, please. Because we don't play that. Y'all gonna get y'all books. People were telling me, oh, I thought it was a scam. Because what? Y'all think I was scam y'all? Y'all think I was scam y'all? Y'all crazy as hell. All right, we're going to grate some of this Parmesan. We're going to grate some of this Parmesan. Or break it apart, apparently. All up in there. It's also going to make it, you don't have to grate Parmesan. If you don't like cheese or you're lactose tolerant and you can't do cheese, you don't have to do this part. This also will make it a little bit thicker as well. Adding this cheese to it will make it definitely a little bit thicker. Okay. This is called a microplane, apparently. Thanks, Mr. Make It Happen. I didn't know what it was called. I said a cheese thingy. Y'all know I be knowing my stuff. I'm like that auntie that know how to cook. I love Parmesan, so I add a lot. You don't have, like I say, you don't have to add a lot. And it kind of gets it to get a little creamy white, out. You get a little creamy whiteness to it, and I like that. This is the part you can taste test. I got 2 minutes on the pasta. Then we're gonna take some of this out once it's finished cooking. Ooh, yeah, I like this. Now, like I said, if you want a thicker sauce, add some cornstarch to it, let it cook a little bit longer. If you like the little watery, it's not watery at all. It's not thick, but it ain't watery. But it has this texture to it that you can't really explain. But it's like a buttery, and once it cools down, it'll also get a little bit thicker too, okay? So, if you like it that way, leave it just like this. You ain't gotta add nothing else to it. I'm gonna add basil towards the end. I don't let my basil cook too much in this because it's not a pasta. What's that called? It's not like a pasta red sauce. I let my basil cook in that for a while. But this, I want to right at the end. We'll cut the heat off and mix everything together. I like the fresh basil taste with the pasta. Tastes 10 times better. And all you gotta do is just break the basil up. You ain't gotta chop it up or nothing. So we're gonna mix this up some more. Ooh, this looking good. You can see the garlic, you can see the shallots, you can see the cheese. Like I said, if you wanna add some red pepper flakes to this, go right ahead. It's your business. Like what Tabitha say. That is done. Since it's done, I'm going to bring it straight. All right, I say you done. Dang. Where's the timer at? Oh, there it is. Turn this heat off too, because baby, it's hot in here. Okay, I'm gonna add this straight to it. Straight to it. It's gonna cook a little bit longer in this sauce. Ooh, yeah, come on, player. That's a lot of pasta, y'all. Who feed all this? Throw that up in there. Ooh. That don't look good. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Alright, that is all the pasta. Boom. Yeah. Now I'm gonna add the basil to this for the green factor. You can see it's soaking up all of the butter and white wine sauce. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ooh, yeah. I might actually plate it up for y'all. I might get a little fancy for y'all today. My little plate at. Yeah, got my little plate. I'm gonna cook a little longer. I'm gonna add this basil to it. You wanna just rip it up? Throw it right on in. Like I said, I already rinsed these off earlier. I tried to prep as much as I possibly could before I got on live. So I really hate doing too much on live without giving y'all, the time you need to talk to me and see what I'm actually doing. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I'm supposed to take some of the sauce out, but there's so much sauce. I'm gonna pour this. I'm gonna plate this into a spaghetti bowl type thing first. And then I'm gonna go ahead and plate that up. I kind of want to put it in this different bowl. So I need a big spoon. Yeah, come on, player. All right. This sauce, look at this. Look at this. Okay, I'm playing. But for real. Now we're gonna try to, I hate trying to do this. What? No, why I'm talking to you? How? You said it sound like me. Why would I be yelling at you? Okay. You about to go to bed. Your time is at 9:30, yeah, right? Oh, okay. Yes, I'm still live. Jesus Christ. Aggravating. Okay? Jesus Christ. Can't make nothing. Gotta turn the heat off. Got to plate this up. I'm about to get this out y'all way. I'm gonna use the rest of this. I'm trying to make it all cute and stuff for y'all. You know I be struggling with my plating. I also still got a base. I like the way this is splattered. I'm gonna hold you. I like the way it's splattered. Gonna add. Oh, the joint was dripping, y'all. Okay, I'm sorry. I've been talking to my son. He done got me all messed up. Put a little hole in the middle. Okay, that moves out the way. I'm still gonna base this crab cake, y'all. I am. So I'm trying to move out the way so I can. In a second. So I'm only gonna do one crab cake on top of there. So I'm gonna take this other crab cake off. And it came right off, no problem. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna do it in the pan for y'all, okay? That's the crab cake. This the pasta, put that to the side. Let me get a little bit of the rest of that out. It's a lot. That sauce soaked it up all, like, it was a lot of sauce in there. And now it's like only a little bit. That means that pasta soaked all of it up. All of it. Do you hear me? And I love that. Now this is why I'm calling it crab cake scampi, because I'm gonna sauce this pasta up. This is real ghetto, like I said, and ain't no technical term. Y'all know what I'm saying? I ain't no chef, but we're gonna take this sauce and we're gonna pour it on there. We're gonna pour it on there. Ooh, yeah. We're just gonna baste it. Baste it. Ooh, there it is. There it is. You can see the onion, you can see the shallot, you see the garlic on there. You want to throw some basil on top of that junk too. Now I'm trying to figure out how I want to plate this junk. Try to get all this out the way for y'all. Get over there, mind your business. Over there, let me clean this up real quick. Might throw a little bit more of the Parmesan cheese on top. Throw some fresh basil on there. Clean this up real quick though. Okay, I kind of like the messy look of the splattered sauce. I don't know what it is. I kind of do. See? I don't know. I mean, it's looking a little messy, but I like it. I like it a lot. I might do it. Okay, this one I'm gonna fix. I like the splatter look. I like it a lot. So we're gonna clean up our plate a little bit. Then we're gonna do a little bit of a taste test. I like the splatter look, but not the messy look. It makes any sense. So I'm gonna splatter some of that on there. Yes, I'm making a mess in my own kitchen. I know, but I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, where's my spatula? Okay, we finna grab this crab cake. We finna put it on top. Try to get some of these onions. Oh, that's too much onion on top of it. I don't want to look like an onion patty. Okay. This been basted in the, oh, I got a piece of noodle on there. This been basted in the sauce. Put it right on top. Okay. We're gonna throw a little bit of Parmesan. We're gonna do from the high point. Oh yeah. We liking that, y'all. We liking that. Okay. We're gonna get some basil. I'm trying to put like a little hole in there. Hold on one second. For the basil. I don't know why I want to do it like that, but yeah. Okay, what else do I need, y'all? What else do I need? I don't have any red pepper flakes, but as of right now, this gonna have to do, y'all. Okay? This is the crab cake scampi from my cookbook, Kitty's Creations cookbook. I'm trying to tear up because I'm a really emotional person, and this to have this in my hand to see, it's like, it is 115 pages. So you got pictures, you got an intro, you got pictures, you got recipes. Excuse me, you got an outro, like a thank you, people. So if you're real close to me, you know me in real life, and you part of my journey, you might want to read the back. Just saying, you know what I'm saying? But this is it, y'all. Ain't it cute, the little baby? I'm gonna make it curve. I'm gonna taste it on live for y'all. That's cute, little woo woo woo. That is it, y'all. Crab cake scampi is thicker on this side. About to get me a fork and dig in. Okay, no. I'm still sick, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm up here sniffling. And it says my name. It says your name. It says, hey, Kimmy. Not hey, Kimmy, but your name is Kimmy. It says, hey, Cheyenne. It says, hey, Tia. It says, hey, Marlene. Whatever your name is that you put in your book, it says your name. Personalized, okay? The recipe is amazing. I made this about a year ago. I did pretty good on TikTok and Instagram, I think it was. I'm gonna dig in though. You heard that? You see how meaty that crab cake sounded? Look at that crab cake right there. Look at that, baby. Look at that. Look at that big piece of clump right there. Now I know better than that. I'm marrying myself, y'all. Ain't worry about it. I ain't worry about it. I'm gonna be single for life. I'm gonna throw me a whole wedding. I'm gonna cater it. I make my own cake. It's gonna be fly. The buttery noodles. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. That sauce is crazy. Crazy, yo. Using that white wine, like a real white wine instead of that cooking one, made a big difference. And I like it. I like it a lot. But yeah, I'm about to get off here, y'all. I'm about to take me some Benadryl or something. And take my butt to bed after I try to clean up in here. Because if I can see what I see, okay? I see why I need me in-person wash cleaner of dishes in kitchen, okay? Oh, I'm sick, y'all, but that don't mean I ain't gonna eat. It's good. It's mine. You can have your own. Oh my God, it's so creamy. I'm trying to break over this crab cake for y'all, just to see. Cut all the way through and meaty. Okay, y'all, I'm about to get off of here. Okay, I'm gonna get off here, y'all. Thank you guys so much for the stars. I seen them stars. Thank you for the stars. I'm sorry I can't really see the comments like that. I don't know why. My t-shirt is on my website under merch. If you can't click the link in my on this live, I put a link for the cookbook also on my website. So if you go to cookbook, it'll take you right to the website to get my book from. They got Apple Pay, Google Pay, and regular credit card pay. It's not a scam. I'm not scamming y'all. Plenty of people have got them. I think about quite a bit of people got their books. I've been getting emails, messages, DMs, pictures all day. Okay? But I'm about to get off of here. I will stay behind and answer questions, talk to y'all a little bit, but baby, I'm tired. I'm sick still. I'm trying to get better. Okay? But I love y'all. All right, bye.